First things first is, since we have the rubber grommets in place, you just place it inside the grommets, just like that, up against the cover, and then you just take your radiator support. The rubber grommets go in the same spot on both sides, just like this. Then it's just a matter of putting a bolt or two in. There isn't any nuts on the backside of this for the holes for the top support plate, so that's what this is for. And I cleaned her up, sanded her down, painted it last night, let her sit, so she's ready to go in. So you have to, these are the mounting holes that you need for that radiator support top plate. So let's get this put in place. Okay, all painted, all pretty with the best front strip piece that I have on it, and it just basically slips under the edge here, just like that. And we're just going to slip it in the center bowl hole right here, just for temporary, just to hold it in place. Okay, everything loose. All right, we're doing everything loose. So now we need to put the radiator support brace in. And again, we're just putting it in loose because there's going to be a lot of adjusting going on, because all this has been apart completely and we're putting it back together like new. Because I need to know where that transmission cooler is going to mount to, and if I need to fabricate on this, if I need to adjust that, I just need to know what we need to adjust. So again, if you don't do this, when you're putting one together like this, you are missing out on a chance, because rusted old bolts and brand new paint looks terrible. Okay, just loose, loosey goosey. Okay, so now I'm going to need to come through here or through here with the lines. So now this needs to go somewhere about here on this side. I can make some spacers. Almost got enough stroke, just almost. I might have to take some of these, cut them down a little bit. Mount here, drill some holes. Mount here, drill some holes. So I took the tabs off, the old mounting stuff off, to see where we're at. And I'm thinking this is probably going to be the best bet. So I need to keep it, I either need to mount it probably behind, because this is the surface for the grill. All I used was a silver marker through the hole, and we'll center punch those, drill those, we'll mount it, and then we'll see how much we have to bend one of those up to make it look right. So you know it's new and it's clean when you can see through. That's airflow, baby. That's kind of cool, huh? What it works out to is the center of the hole to the edge of the second hole is about the spacing from that brace. So that's what I have it here, and then we're just gonna bend it. Just as simple as that. And then this will be the hole that we use to cut, and we'll drill for, and then we'll need to cut this off, and we'll use the cutoff wheel, and we'll take the grinder wheel of death, and we'll round that off and make it look pretty. All right, she's mounted, and that's exactly the way I want it to. And with it being mounted this way for in the future. See, she's flush back there with the, so the grill will have no issues. There's enough space back in here between the radiator and this. If the transmission ends up running hot, you can always mount a fan on the back side of this and pull air through it. So it's a win-win. Now, what we got to deal with is we got to deal with fluid in, fluid out. Hey, since you're here and you're watching, like, share, subscribe, smash that bell. Okay, this is what we've done. I got the lower hose on. I've got the training lines kind of routed where I want them to. What I've done is I just opened up these holes right here because we'll put grommets in it. This is what we ended up with. So this is what it's going to look like now. I know I don't have any hose clamps on anything right now because I'm out from the pump going through the file. And yeah, I'm going to use some. I don't have any grommets that kind of like fit that or work because that's main support, so it's real thick. So I'm going to actually just use old 5/8 heater hose, and I'll put it around there and zip tie it in place so that it doesn't move to protect it from working in through the firewall. So it comes from the main pump into the cooler here, into the cooler here, through the cooler, out the cooler, comes out the cooler, back to the top end where this line should originally went to go through the transmission for extra cooling, and out the bottom and back to the transmission. It's still got a little bit of movement, but even once it's straightened up, there'll be plenty. It'll work. So that is how you can install a new radiator and a tranny cooler and how to route it if you choose to. Okay, it's the next day and I've got the hose clamps came in and I've got them in, and as you can see, heater hose, and I put it in the holes for grommets so that they'll slide through so they won't rub. They're going in top of the cooler on the outside, coming through, coming back out the bottom, grommeted to the top part of the radiator, going through the radiator, coming out the bottom radiator, and back to the transmission. Besides radiator cap and heater hoses, the last thing we got is the fan shroud and the fan itself. And so this is the easiest way I've found to put a fan on, is basically just hang the shroud over the front of the motor like this. I took the top hose off to get it out of the way to get a little bit more space, and then just come over the top of the radiator and bolt them on. Just with my big old paws, I'd rather just save my knuckles and just do it the easy way. So we're gonna get the fans over there on the table ready to go. We're gonna bolt it on. She's together now. Yeah, I know it looks like she's leaning on, but I haven't put the fenders on yet. So when she gets bolted up, she's gonna sit just like this. Look how nice that is. Half. Look, there's adjustment in there. That engagement, it sits perfectly in there. It'll be pulling air good, lines up good. Last but not least, see if I can get this out one-handed. There we go. And a brand new 180-degree thermostat cap. So if you're still here and you're watching, like, share, subscribe, smash that bell. Check out the links down below. Y'all have a good day, because a good day today could mean a complete cooling system in the morning. Y'all be good.